Alright, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make some wings. These are really cool for bats or dragons. And believe it or not, it's the same pattern. You just do it 2 times. So yeah, one is gonna be seen from the back and one from the front, but it's not even noticeable. So we're gonna do the same pattern 2 times, okay? And since I already made orange with a pink edge, for this one I'm gonna do pink with the orange edge. So here we go. This is a worsted number 3 or 2. It's very thin. The hook is 2.5 millimeters. Yeah, this is probably worsted number 3. So first you are going to chain 16, okay? Don't count the first loop there, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then you're gonna obviously turn and go back on your chain and do single stitch 15, okay? So we go. Starting on the second stitch. Always start on the second one, not that one because it's too close to the hook. So on this one, from there we do 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, then we chain 1 and turn, and now we're going to do single stitch 12. Right, you start right on the first one there, not on the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Hey, Mom.
12. Okay, now we're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now starting on the third stitch, we are going to single stitch 11. So that would be 1, 2, 3 on the third beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you end up with 10, that's fine too. It just means you started on the 4th stitch instead of the 3rd, but it'll still look good. Chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to do half double crochet. Okay, so HDC 8. Oops, where is my string? Half double crochet 8 and then single stitch 1. So half, starting at the beginning. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then single stitch 1, chain 1 and turn. Now starting on the 3rd row, again we're going to do half double crochet 8 and then chain 1 and turn. So starting on the 3rd, which would be 1, 2, 3 right here. Oh, but it's, oops, half double crochet starting on the 3rd, so 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the 8th one is going to have to be in the corner there. It almost doesn't look like a stitch, but it is. 8. And then chain 1 and turn. So now we turn and we do single stitch 2. So 1, 2, and then HDC 1, so half double crochet 1, double crochet 2, so DC 2, 1, and double crochet 2 on the next one. 1. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn once again. And then we're going to single stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single stitch 5. 1. I think it would have looked better with 2mm hook now that I see these holes are a little too big. Depending on, I'm doing single stitch 5. Depending on the thickness of your yarn, you'll see if you use either 2mm or 3mm hook. For worsted number 4, it's recommended you use 3.5mm hook. For worsted number 3, it's recommended to use between 2 and 3. So I got 2.5. But now I think 2 would have been a little bit tighter. I use 2.5 for these ones too. But as you can see some of the holes get a little big there. Okay, chain 1 and turn. Now we're going to do single stitch 1, HDC 2, DC 1, chain 1, turn. We are on row number 9. So we're going to do single stitch 1, starting on the very first. HDC 2, so 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, DC 1, and then chain 1 and turn. Then we're going to turn and we're going to do single stitch 4. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to do single stitch 1. We are doing row 11, HDC 2, so half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 HDC 2, and then fast enough. So you can do a chain 1, or you can just cut it and pull it. This is what it looks like. So make 2 of these. No, the wing goes this way. This part, your last 4 chains here, are what gets sewed to the back of your animal. So it looks like that. You grab your wing, you grab your hook, and this is what I do. Obviously, if this is your second wing, make sure that you do, see these lines? Make sure that you do them for that side, okay? Depending on the side of your wing. This was my right wing and left wing. So yeah, make sure that you don't do them identical, because then you're gonna have the back for one. Just when you make your second wing, you will have to do the edging on the back side. So you grab your yarn, and starting on here, starting on this corner right here, so this is the corner you just finished, you're gonna sew on the back. You put your hook through the corner, pull the color of your edging, don't pull it all the way through. Leave that little tail there. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to single stitch all around on the edge. So pull it through, and I'm gonna single stitch all around. And then keep pulling on the tail so it tightens it. Oh, I don't know how many to be. Let's see. 3 so far. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like after 10 you'll be at the edge, or 9-ish. On the corner one, okay, I'm gonna do 10. There we go. Then we continue on the other side. Do 2 in the corner, just so that it's a smoother transition. And now I'm gonna do the other side. So that was 11, or single stitch 9 and 2, or increase, single stitch 9, 1 increase. Now we're going on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yours should be around the same, and 14. So it looks like with 14 I'm at the edge. See? And now if you want to do the raggedy part, be my guest, but that's going to take away the raggedy shape. It'll kind of like smoothen it all out. So that's why I recommend doing it just up to the edge, from edge to edge. Now this one I did do I started with the 4 that you saw on the side, but that's not necessary. In fact, it doesn't look that good. I should have started right here. So That's why this one, I'm leaving this side without it, and I'm just doing these and these. Okay, fast enough. Cut. Just pull it. That's basically done. Now to hide this, usually what I do is I just bring it back in, and then sometimes I zigzag it maybe 1 or 2 times, but basically I just cut it. And you can burn the tip with a lighter. Okay, now let me show you how I do these little edges right here. Also, this tail from when you started your wing, you can also just zigzag it all the way down or just cut it. Okay. So now what I do, this is a little tricky. This wing, okay, I'm gonna make it the right. If it was, left. If it was the right one, I'd do it right here, from down here to like the dip. You go from the top of the triangle to the dip, to the right and to the left. Just two, like this. But this is on this side, so same thing. I'm gonna go from the top down to this dip right here, the second dip, and then from the top down to here. And how do I do that? We basically do a single stitch on the outside part. So grab your wing, at the top, put your hook in, and kind of calculate where you're gonna. I'm gonna go right here. So grab a loop, pull it out, do a single stitch. Okay, and now I'm just gonna single stitch, but this is how I pull it. You go in the hole, out another. I'm gonna go like this all the way to the dip right there. Single stitch. Okay, there's my single stitch. So I go back in the hole where it came out the next. I know it's going diagonal, but it still works. Single stitch. So I go in, out the next, single stitch. See how, and it looks kind of cool. It stays on and on the other side it looks like just a cute little line. So I'm gonna go that way. So in, now here, I'm not going across the pattern. I'm going like diagonal a little bit. Oops. And I like the yarn to be in the back. Single stitch. Go in and out. And yeah, sometimes this has come out a little crooked. Depends where you want the line to end. So I'm just gonna keep going all the way to the end. I'm on my last one. I will go under, get the yarn, and single stitch. There it is. There's my first line. And basically I just cut and pull and try and pull it back from, just to hide the, you can zigzag it in here if you like. I go zigzag. What I do is I usually zigzag it like 1 time and then I just cut it. And this is what it looks like in the back. See, it always looks a little crooked in the back. But nobody sees that because this is the part of the wing that you see your animal from. Unless you're seeing your dragon from the top. Then you'll see it. But in my case, this guy takes like frontal pictures, so that's what it looks like from the front. Like that. And this is the back. It looks cute too. It's not that bad. It's better. It looks veiny, you know, like real dragons. It's not supposed to be perfectly symmetrical because it's the little veins on the wings. So, okay, the next one, same thing. Back at the very top, pull the yarn. And now I'm gonna go down to this second dip right here. So I'm gonna go this way. You can put always a marker there if you want to remember which direction you're going. So in and out, do a single stitch, then in and out. I'll go all the way down there because I'm going diagonal. I lost it. Okay, then we go in and out. And in and out this way. This feels weird because you're not going with the rows. It's like basically you're crocheting across the lines. So your brain kind of wants to follow along, you know, the lines, but you just have to remember where your ending is and stick to it. Okay, now we got both my lines and cut. And to tighten it, I kind of go under, pull that last piece over to the front, zigzag it a little bit on this bottom. Oops, messed it. Okay, and then I cut. And these ones where I started, just pull them to the back. And then you can cut them once they're back here. In fact, I'll make a noodle. I'll make a knot so they don't come out. That little bit of pink that's there from when I cut earlier, I'm gonna burn that with the lighter. Okay, so there's your first wing. Now the same thing, when you make your second one, flip it and then make sure you do the edging on that side, on the opposite side. It's like the mirror image. And there's your vampire wings, or bat wings, or dragon wings.